Kia ora and welcome to the Aftermatch. I'm Andy Barrett and I'm stoked to be joined today by Cory Jane. Welcome to the show, CJ.
Good to be here.
Mate, and talking about something good. How good is it to have the ABs back in action?
It's good. I mean, especially the Super Rugby hasn't been too bad for the last couple of weeks because it's been New Zealand derbies. But, it's always good to see the All Blacks and it's always good to see them win.
And always great tussles against France. And mate, in your career you had some pretty good battles against France and you've got the stats right there, but Maxime Medard had a cracker for France despite them losing. And you had a good battle with him during your career, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a few moments with him. He's not too bad with the ball in hand. I think he got the intercept. In 2009 we played down in Carisbrook and he got the intercept and they won the game. So that was my first ever loss. It was my first ever start.
Down at Carisbrook, wasn't it?
Yeah, in 2009. So I first seen his sideburns then.
Yeah, the Wolfman.
So I had a couple of battles with him. Once in France in 2009, he tackled me out and he yelled, something, some abuse it sounded like, or just hurrah in French, and I didn't know what it meant. So I managed to get him back with a fend. But
got him back with the fend.
Got him back with a fend, which is lucky. But he's good for them on attack. Yeah. Which is good to see.
I'm sure he'll be one of the first picks for France this week, mate. But looking at the weekend at Eden Park, so obviously a stunning win for the ABs, but we're going to get you to talk through a few moments here. The first was the Barretts. First time in history, obviously 3 brothers have started for the ABs. And it didn't take long for them to combine for this try here.
Probably did this in the backyard, eh?
Yeah.
So I probably would have picked on Scott. Been a chubbier one, so you can't run as fast. So you go down there and the young one will follow him behind, and then obviously Bodie, who's the rock star, he has to score the try.
He gets the glory, doesn't he?
That's only fair. So, but yeah, they would have done that in their backyard on the farm, and I mean it's good to see them all in the team. Yeah.
What a special moment for the family, though, eh?
It's pretty cool, eh? Having a dad that played, professional rugby, and the oldest, Kane, he played for the Blues, and then you've got those 3 that are now All Blacks, so there'll be some good stories.
All still pretty young as well, so you're going to have a long career together, aren't they, those 3?
Yeah, which is good, and they're still learning, you're never a complete product. There's always, things to learn on and, to learn from, and they're playing pretty good rugby. Yeah, you can't complain. Hey, and looking at Cody Taylor, with Dane Coles out, he's undisputed #1 really, and it's one of his best test matches, wasn't it? Yeah, well, they're similar players. I think, it's nowadays that's what a hooker looks like. A hooker has been able to run the ball, do some brilliant passes.
Playing like a midfielder there, isn't it?
And that's what I mean, like you got to play as a back when you're in that situation to play like a back, and then if it calls for you to just hit a ruck or carry strong, then you've got to be able to play like a forward. So that's a nowadays hooker. Not too bad.
That's it, the assist there, eh? Great for his stats. And it'll be interesting when Colesy comes back, because you've got 2 world-class hookers there, eh? Going for that 2 jersey.
Yeah, we aren't too bad in New Zealand with hookers though, eh? So the other couple guys that are there can play rugby. So and then you got a Safo who's from the Hurricanes. He's lurking as well. So they all can play rugby. Yeah.
And looking at the bench, it's always been a strength of ABs, and Damon McKenzie, mate, what an impact he made.
Yeah, and at the position I like him best, on at fullback, he just gets the ball in his hand, and everyone gets excited when they see him run, and for me, I had to try and tackle Nani when he ran that.
Better him than me.
But I like McKenzie with a bit of room. Yeah. He's a fast and he beats people because of his speed.
And it's what Bowden Barrett used to do off the bench a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Same thing when you had Dan starting, and I guess Bodie came on when teams are a little bit tired. The work that I guess Nani scored there, and then D-Max scored, but the work that Geordie and Crotty had done in the first 15 minutes or whatever it is, they took the hits and defended and tried to wear the French down, and then we get these 2 guys coming on here that can just light it up and take advantage of tiring defence. Yeah,
we're pretty lucky to have that on our bench with that kind of power and that impact. And looking in the engine room, Karl Tu'inukuafe.
The moustache.
The moustache.
Brilliant. How good was that?
Fantastic. It is absolutely brilliant. And we actually ran a competition on the All Blacks Facebook page. Who's got the best mo? And he won that easily.
He should never be able to get rid of it.
No,
that is his trademark.
He's got it for life now, doesn't he? He's got it for life.
And the way he came on in first scrum test match, he's got a good story to him too. Not having a Super Rugby contract or whatever it was at the beginning of the year, and then slowly making his way a few injuries in the Chiefs, and slowly made his way in there. Now he's an All Black. Played a test match in the weekend, won his first scrum. It was pretty dominant. So I heard he's one of the best scrummagers around.
It's a realisation of a dream, isn't it? And you could see it when he came on the field for the anthem, and the emotion in his face is pretty special to see, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and like I said, he's got a good story to it.
Yeah.
You know, like most people do. You know, like however they came up and missed some teams or whatever that is. Well, his one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at from the beginning of the year to where he is now.
Yeah.
Probably didn't expect to be playing, Super Rugby, let alone
That's
Test match rugby.
Yeah.
But now he's shown that he can play. I think the coaches, obviously they respect him and they love his work by picking him. But to come on and do what he did,
takes his opportunity.
He'll be there for a while.
Yeah. And after that win on the weekend, we're back in Wellington for the second test. Now, who's going to be in that starting 15? It's Karl's obviously putting up his hand. D-Max putting up his hand. So it's going to be interesting. So you can jump on allblacks.com, All Blacks, pick your 15 and select that starting 15. If you pick it right, you go on the draw to win tickets to the test match and plenty of other great prizes. So jump on there, give it a crack. And if you don't have tickets to the game, there's still limited tickets available. So jump on allblacks.com and get your tickets. We'll see you there.